All right. Shalom Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Waharakak Wadash Brakathum. I like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam, pushing this truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquath out there listening. What I like to get into is I'd like to get into, the whole current state of the world, and just how everything just is just playing its part due to what? Due to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah and this prophecy, right? And I say that strongly because we have the greatest book on earth, and every generation has gone through the same thing. Okay, there's everybody knows the great, American story is done. It's finito. It's finished. Okay. Especially, for our people want to hold on to this place so badly, man. And then you have that pride that's been elevated on many levels. Okay. So we know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that this thing is at a full it's really at a full permanently closed type sign. We understand that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. I want to get Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Okay, and what does that mean? There's no new thing under the sun. This is nothing new. The current state that we're going, the what I like to say, as far as the news and just the world activities, things that's going on in a daily life, man. We understand, like, these things have existed, many generations ago. And that's why what the word prophecy means, what to tell before it happens, right? And a perfect example that I always like to go into, that anybody could and is going to relate to these it's going to relate to the topic at hand, is how in the days of Noah and Lot's wife, man. And a lot of our people are going to get caught up in that, and it's judgment, man. And call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahshua for that, because, our people are very proud, man. They don't believe fat meat is greasy, right? As the old saying goes from Jake. Okay, this is Luke chapter 17, verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. And that Son of Man is referring to who? Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Guess what? The red letter is saying this is Yahweh Shah HaMashiach speaking. Okay, and it didn't just dawn on me, but it just reminded me, of course, this truth is reps, getting your reps up. And I was like, man, it don't matter. Like, I might do a lesson on this all week, Abaratazah, if the spirit permits it. If it be the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, I may, if whatever spirit the Lord puts on me, I may do another lesson on this, because I've done many on this particular chapter and so forth. But it's just the spirit, especially in the time that we're in, right? Okay, let me reread that again. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. Verse 27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Okay? That's how a lot of our people are gonna get caught out here, man. Okay, it ain't gonna be no flood this go around, man. It's gonna be thermonuclear destruction, man. Okay, and through the spirit, I will say this, you know that now that the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah is kind of, just really, it's just really been what word am I looking for? It's been Salakia. It's increasing. I shall say. That's not the exact word, but synonymous with what I was thinking. But it's increasing. It's multiplying. More and more you go to different social media sites. People who may not even but you'll recognize that handle on that social media site. Like, oh, this is referring to a Israelite who know they're the true, people of the Lord, right? So this is increasing as when prophecy. Guess what? We follow prophecy. Okay, prophecy don't follow us. Okay, is like I stated before. Prophecy is to tell before it happens. Right? We're oh, this is what the scriptures is talking about. Okay, so we see what's going on. There's not everyone talking about relationships these days. Everybody's talking about now how the nightlife is running thin. People just interacting, with one another is running thin. This is all prophecy, man. These things were spoke of not just as a filibuster, man, but as prophecy. Like, this is going to happen. Okay. I'm going to reread verse 27 again. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. Okay. And guess what? Here we are in 2026 and everything that was stated that Yahweh Shah spoke on is it not going on today at this very moment? Okay. Verse 28. Likewise, also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. Verse 29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Okay. So since people can't seem to let this place go, or haven't properly prepared themselves through the spirit, hey, the Lord has something for that. It's like, no one cares if you want to stay or not. The Lord has other plans. The Lord has other plans. People have had their fun, or still trying to just really get back. Like, bro, it's not going back to the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, late 2010s, mid 10s. Nah, bro. Because after 2020, okay, that we knew it was up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Okay, it's not going back. So destruction is coming. Destruction is on schedule. I shall say prophecy is always on schedule. Verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. Okay. And this is Yahweh Shah HaMashiach speaking. Okay. So a lot of our people, man, are going to get caught with that what we like to say, that uppercut, or that body shot. Bam. It's going to make you, take a knee, man. Because we see the effects of America just being totally just out of sync. Everything here is just out of sync, man. Everything is just damn near everything is like awkward now. You know, everything is ass backwards here. You know, things are really, heating up, and people are still, of course you have to, live your daily life, but people are like really, like thinking this is going to go on forever, man. You know, when we see that war is going on, hey, inflation is saying something. Inflation is telling us something at those gas pumps. Inflation is telling us something at these grocery stores. Hey, inflation is telling us something. Hey, when, at convenience, we may like to eat out, right? So the made the like we've been saying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, that major squeeze is going to continue. Okay. Verse 31. And that day he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife, right? This is Genesis chapter 19, verse 26. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Okay, so in other words, she got what? She got destroyed. Like 2/3 of our people are, because they can't seem to let this place go. They think that's the end all be all. Like, bro, Yahweh Shemiah Shah got so much beautiful stuff planned for the nation of Yasharallah. First and foremost, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, okay, coming after Yahweh. Then the governing body, okay, which is that 1/3. And then our people who gonna be brought back, man. Okay. A lot of our people, look at us crazy, and that's fine. But if you still looking as America as a safe haven, like this place is going to continue, you're the one who has issues, right? And people can't seem to grasp that. Damn, bro, the ride is over, bro. Thanks, but no thanks, bro. This, like, how could you want to continue in such a, just terrible ass place, man? Okay, so there ain't no turning back. Okay, ain't no, and as a matter of fact, let me reread verse 31 again. And that day he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Bro, it's really no time to, well, maybe, no. Prophecy is going to, either you going to roll with prophecy, or prophecy going to roll over your ass, man. Okay, don't, because really that's the thought process of those elites. Like this is going to continue forever. Like, bro, those bunkers are going to be oh so temporary, and they're oh so temporary right now. So J. Cool sitting there having their fun, and don't think Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is coming back, or don't think this is the end all be all. We'll soon see. Okay, but it's just a reminder, Akiam and you Akwat out there, remember Lot's wife, man. Everybody, I'm outside, everybody, which, marriage is, of course, it's a righteous thing. It's nothing wicked about it. But the time that we're in is just wild, that people, and really a lot of women now are gravitating towards marriage, because they're seeing what times are there's a shift. It's a major shift, right? So all my single ladies and WAP, as you can see, that's going all out the window right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's thinking marriage, but now a lot of people on the flip side of that marriage is thinking what? Survival mode. A lot of people think it's survival mode, man. Everything's going up. Everything's high, bro. Like, and it's stuff that more, that a decent amount of bros can afford, but it's like, damn, I could afford it, but I'd rather not pay double the price or or 50% hike or something. No one wants to pay, be over paying for something that's not even worth the value y'all trying to place on it, which we already know. If I've already purchased a burger for $7, that's very inhumane, tacky, and also, like, why in the hell are you? This just feel like you charging interest, bro. Someone's paid $7 for years for a hamburger, and then it only just to start paying $15 for it now. So all these things, soon enough, Akiam and Akwat is gonna be, it's gonna be just a memory, man, like a bad dream, man. So, we're almost out of here. We're at the very end. Abaratazah, this is edifying for the body. So once again, with that, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Waharaka Kodash Brakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to the select number of Akiam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth, and salutations to the select number of Akwat that they're listening. Shalom.